Hello, today I want to share with you this window mesh tape repair kit. So if you're like me and you have a house that has some screens that probably need to be replaced and you don't want to replace them and they have holes in them so bugs are getting in when you leave your windows open, you can actually get this mesh tape to it has a one-way adhesive and you can stick it to your screen and then you have a temporary patch on your window that has a hole in it. So the way it works is it comes in this roll. It comes fuller than this. I've used a good bit of it. And then you need kind of heavier duty scissors. I would use scissors and you could use a utility knife, but I use scissors. So you take a piece, take a section that you want, grab some heavier duty scissors, and then take a little snip like this. And then you're left with this piece here. And then also when you're using scissors, you'll probably get some sticky residue. So you can use something to clean it off or kind of have a pair of dedicated scissors for opening packages or things like that. So you have a situation like this, and then you can peel the adhesive back, which depending on the roll you get or the humidity, whatever, could be kind of challenging. So you peel this back and then let's try, see if I can get it to be closer. There we go. And then you can sort of do a little peel. I am not holding anything. So then you could peel it back like this. There we go. And then you find the piece of window screen that you want to patch and then stick it right to it. And then there is how you repair the hole in your window screen. So like I said, I have these in a couple windows all around my house on a couple of the screens since I leave the windows open if it's cool outside and I don't want any bugs coming in. Because it did have some bees come through, and I imagine that's kind of how they got through. So it'll sort of extend the life of your screens if you get this. It's a pretty affordable way to, not have to buy brand new screens or not have to do any replacements or things like that. So hopefully you found this useful. The last thing before I forget, you might notice that if you sort of because there is adhesive obviously because that's how it sticks to the window. So if you kind of rest this down on any carpet or any other surface, the edges of the tape might actually pick up some carpet debris or fuzz or things like that. So it won't really impact the, quality of use of being able to attach to your screens, but sort of something to know that you might want to actually store it upright, or you might want to store it in a place that doesn't have any residue or dust or carpet debris, things like that. You can store it in a plastic bin and that's probably sufficient. So again, hopefully you found this useful and good luck. Hopefully you extend the life of your screens. Thanks.